Actually gonna try and do an official intro or something this time. No, I can't. Anyway, you know who I am. You know what we're doing. Oh my god, I have to pick which one? It's this one. Yes, no. Yes, it's this one. Okay. Let's do this. Amanda and I flopped down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. My cursor is still showing. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl, and it's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously I'm a photography major. Yeah, I should think you take a lot of pictures. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Not really. Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. More like a chicken. I'll get like 6 chickens. A dog? Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it! But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, and it's just like my entire future, not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the rips the letter open with her teeth. I can't talk today. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to the McGowan College of Art and Design. Aww! Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor. I'm gonna be like Elijah Daniels and be the gay mayor of the town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly, but he was extremely successful. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to, I'd really just go to bed. I think this is the choice I have to make anyway. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game on TV at somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. It's not a crime if you get caught. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No, I'm making fun of sport. No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Ooh, I'm excited to meet Hugo. I love Hugo. Well, I guess I didn't really think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We are marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance. Could it be? A big burnt-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. Oh, geez, the music. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. You think I'm gonna drink that piss? Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. I hope it's a root beer. That's probably the only alcohol I would drink was hard root beer, and maybe something juicy. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. I don't watch sports. I've never been into sports of any kind or variety. And if I was ever to watch football with my family, I would always pick the team that had the mascot I favored the most. So, like, if it was a bird versus, like, a cowboy or something, I would probably go for the bird. Whichever bird it may be. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, of course, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, though I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come in here often? Oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Gil, by the way. Are you watching the game? I guess so. My preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team, and I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Mary's such an interesting character. I love her. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? Sure, why not? I almost reluctantly signal the bartender to order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. Hey. So what do you want to know? Well, this sounds like it would be rude to say. I mean, I guess I would want to know, but... let's go with that one. They really are tossing those balls around, huh? Truth told, I wasn't really paying attention. I just saw a solid ball joke and went for it. That's respectable. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with a white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip from her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Not really. Maybe some other time? Come on. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watched the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close with what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points from the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game. I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based on our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end my team prevails. Quiet ripples cheer throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on our mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Hello, Robert. Thanks, I'm Gil. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yep. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked out the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. I probably won't be coming in here too often. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. My dad's middle name is Neil. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Sure.
Oh.
Never had 'em? Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Used to your health, we take shots. Whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. I like how he says here's to your health, but whiskey's like alcohol, and that's like bad for you. I'm not gonna question it too much.
Oh.
Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Gil, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. That's exactly what my thought process is. I like his jacket. I'm a sucker for leather jackets. I love leather jackets. I like your jacket. Thanks, it's been in my family a long time. Passed down from the firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. This guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? I guess I'd be honest, my daughter kicked me out of the house. Or running from my responsibilities, my issues, yeah, probably. The usual. I like your style. He gets up. Be right back, gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative, he must like you. I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Don't believe it. At me, don't believe it. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home, you heading my way? We live in the same neighborhood, I should think so. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I bumped my mic with my finger.
Hi.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too, we just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Gil. So are we doing this or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. No. No, I wouldn't. I don't. I don't. No, I'm I'm actually flustered right now. No. I better call it a night. Catch you around. Sure. I'm gonna leave as fast as possible. I head home, my head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by are we gonna do this or not? I pop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. I am not that dumb. I know what he meant by doing that. I am not the type of person to fuck as soon as I meet somebody. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Smiley face. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it's Craig, and I do want to catch up. Yeah, I'll go to the gym, why not? Hey man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are kind of gym appropriate, and head out. He says nobody does 6 a.m. anymore. I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. The neighborhood is quiet and serene in this early morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front stretching. Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey bro, good morning! Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Help. That's me. I guess I gotta stay positive. Maybe this will work out for me. Ha! Maybe this will work out for me. Am I cool yet? I'm here to party. It's the spirit, my dude.
Hey.
We head into the gym and I am immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they can break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. I've been in a gym before. It's really intimidating and I don't like going there. So I don't go to gyms anymore. Probably why I'm so unhealthy. He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. I've never been on an elliptical. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig Glass. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. And watches a dude in a muscle T flex as a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That is a good question, bro. What do you think he is doing? Praying to some sort of pain god, probably. Trying to crush people's skulls with his thighs, maybe. Trying to make his thighs so strong he can crush people's skulls with them. Hey, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing this buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working on buffing? Oh, I coach my twins softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? Hell no. Learning, I guess. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, just soaking up all the intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, wilderness, survival, aliens, mostly those things. Yes, definitely aliens. And history, I like history. So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. What's an orifice? Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Huff. No, I don't like this story. Oh god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I, try and steal a fish from the fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot. And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post-keg stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we had to leave. So we're running out of that frat party with a fish, and we're trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we try to get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's, alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never, will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. It doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh, man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. I don't know what my limits are. I stay in my own comfort zone usually. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, well, here. I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. It probably looks like sludge. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Oh, this is really good. It's good for you and my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. I can do around the neighborhood more so than a treadmill. Good one. I'm gonna put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm. Now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I'm gonna have to work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Oh boy. Time to meet my favorite. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I am only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow! Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Gil. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Ah, yes, I will wait in the back. Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, so where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. When was the last time doing that was ever funny? I've never found that entertaining. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 of your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Man, it must be hard to be a teacher like that, man. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please call me Hugo. He looks like a hybrid of the gambler skin and the riverboat skin from McCree, and as much as I hate those skins, he makes it work really well. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. Wait, what's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. Hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Well, I mean, we just moved, but I shouldn't think that would be an issue, because we didn't move that far. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment, and I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Did they ever catch that rye? Yes. I want to see him again already. I leave the classroom and make my way out of school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops into the passenger seat. So did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. I'm always a sucker for that greasy, unhealthy stuff that they serve there. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. It sounds like a deal to me. My parents would do that when I was younger. If we ever went somewhere and I wanted something, they would only buy me one thing, and they were very strict about that. We drive in silence a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay because sometimes that's what kids do, and that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations, and maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said that you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. I mean, I like his class too, and I'm not even in it. It's fine, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine, alright. He's very fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Heard MR is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Oh, okay. Who you texting? Noah? Who's Noah? My friend? Does he go to your school? Yup. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. I'm glad that conversation's over. That was bad. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Language, missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's a greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. I love the relationship between Dad, Sona, and Amanda. That's so cute. We order a giant pile of chips and a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. Oh, fuck you. These are nachos from, like, the state fair or, like, a greasy place. I admit, I actually like them. but also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoyed the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh no. We're not gonna get into this type of conversation. Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that gets less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump on the meme train, but based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. I would know absolutely nothing about that, but chain wallets are cool. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one! Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is, you can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud? Speech! Amanda. Speech, 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 speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Aviary, Triple A, had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her into Dead, Goth, and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead, Goth, Beyond. I would browse that clearance bin, boy. I love to save money. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. No. Hell yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. See the boy. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, I bought this online when the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it was clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. You want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager? I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. I know absolutely nothing about those two eras in general. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh no.
Hey, Dadtron 5000. Oh god. I clicked out. I clicked out of the window for a minute. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. Love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes, they have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. And the trucks are haunted. This is the episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brothers truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in their greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me just use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we are about to die. This is art. It sounds like an amazing show. It sounds like every show that's ever going to be on History Channel these days. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. I think I'll go until it gets to the dad book part, and then I can stop there, because then I can split the episodes off to where I go on different dates with the various dads and stuff. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We were able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. Are you excited for the cookout today? Oh shit, I forgot about it. Yes, if there's food, I'm always going to be excited. It's free food. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me? Do you want to meet some of the other people in the neighborhood? Hell no, not really. I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope nobody talks to me. Relatable. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. Excuse me. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? Me. I don't like being late for things. You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I'm just a terrible cook in general, and grills scare me. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Of course he's got hot dogs here. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Do not hug me. Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy, they're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. And then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor Gil and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Haha, my wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. I hate deviled eggs. And Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad, who are you going to party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do the pleasantries. Dad, they're going to talk about the weather.
Dad.
Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shows me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Oh boy. We're gonna go down the list. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Gil, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. Game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Gil, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to hear you're taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Like father, like daughter, right? Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have a kid. Wait, what happened the last time?
Hey.
Robert takes a long sip of his whiskey. Fuck, I struck out of the window again. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see his bone puffing out through the skin. Ew. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of his whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. Oh, my battery's dying. I need to put my charger in. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. That's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending a spirit flying after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Keep us from starving out there in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. That's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find a kindling for a fire. Okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has that way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't actually get along with kids her age. Probably because she's reading books the size of her head, man. Nothing wrong with that, though. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh ho ho, kids, right? Gotta love 'em. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go and meet some of the other fellas. Yes. My 3 favorite boys. And, Damien, but he's not in this conversation right now. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try to compare 2 art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernism in America, and you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Me neither. I'm really interested in their conversation, but I can't leave Craig hanging. I turn my attention to Craig so he seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great, little River here is such a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm so sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? I'd say almost done, I guess. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for a minute to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. Who the fuck gets that idea? I mean, I love salad dressing, but I have never... That's the grossest thing I have ever heard, and I'm shook. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Amanda, no. Oh, Gil, how are you liking the neighborhood? Even better now that I know that you're living in it. It's pretty nice, everybody's been super friendly. It seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Aww! He's so cute with a flower crown! Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. Oh, nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, Gil, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. That's a pretty name. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop, my old college friend, and, your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. Didn't realize we were neighbors. Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term favor? Haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants, nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned on half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Gil, this is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo indulges him impatiently. Nudges him impatiently. Why did I say that? Hey, nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts his earbuds in and storms off to stand in a corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he basically clearly resents me for it. Man, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What I'm as cool as a cucumber. See that right there? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate as to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as much as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Gil. Go meet up some of the other people around the neighborhood. The other person I gotta talk to is Joseph, and I really don't want to talk to him, but god damn it, I'll be damned if I let Damien stay with that boy by himself. I spot Joseph talking to the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, and it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. That's definitely an interesting choice.
How
I mean,
delightful.
it helps him figure out which house is his, if all the houses look the same. Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Gil, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. I'd love to hear about them. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns a bright red. Please don't ever mention that. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was in no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. You tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda like a fucking anime character. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, don't you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I, don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her hat glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Their marriage is on the rocks. That's so fucking obvious, and that's one reason why I can't stand Joseph's route, because I get what they're talking about with the whole thing, where it's like they don't want you to be like a homewrecker and like break up a marriage, but they're not happy. And something like that's gotta change. I mean, I don't know. I have very mixed emotions about his route. Dad, can we go now? Lucy and I have I introduced you to Gil yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. There's not way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. I didn't know that. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. Looks like the bottom of an anchor. Oh my god! Wait, I didn't know that was there! Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yeah.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's cool. That's so cool. You want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. No, he's not. 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 I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. He was preaching a whole different song. There's a fucking baby at my door. And without further ado, let's work some magic. It's burger time. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice, and a crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Gil, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Nice.
Fucking... Sorry, my mother's babysitting kids, and there's a kid pounding on my door. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party booed at the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying the perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like this neighborhood a whole lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into a babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Ooh, I got an achievement. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Yeah, I mean, I ate food. It's all good. Sweetie, if I can impart any wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining gets you through the other side. We ate Rockenbergs today. It was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some of the other cool dads. Should hit them up on Facebook. Dadbook, not Facebook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. I don't like cauliflower either that much. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I never will do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna see how long I can sleep for. Kiddo, I am tapped out. But the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch as Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope she has fun. I plump down in front of the TV and turn on some wine and dine mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary and mashed potatoes. I don't like mashed potatoes and I don't like lamb. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use all my powers for evil, just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some new cooking show called Meat Hill. I'm not sure what that one was about, but it was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander to the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. Episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hill are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, and keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who she was even going with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out from her pocket. Oh, whoops, I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Okay, calling the cops is a little overkill. But I mean, I guess I can understand why you'd be upset. She's 18, though. She can sort of look after herself. Dad, are you seriously overreacting? You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I guess I could say I was scared. I mean, you have to think, this is like your kid, man. Like, you would be worried if something happened to her, I guess. You weren't responding, and I was just like, when you were dead. Okay, I wouldn't have gone there. I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. I feel like that's guilt tripping. I don't want to have to. Oh, God, I feel bad now for picking that response. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Oh, I feel bad. I didn't know that that was gonna happen. I didn't know I was gonna bring up that. Oh no. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you, honestly. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Aviary? Team Aviary. Amanda gives me a hug. You want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile of my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Sounds like a dating site. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh boy, here we go. On a Friday night, you were most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with Dadbook, and sink into blissful oblivion. I usually stay up late, typically to midnight or something, just doing stuff, so I guess I'll fall asleep watching the History Channel, honestly, because I gotta get that Ancient Aliens on. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the Lost Shaker Assault, Castaway on DVD, for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. Oh, a fucking boat. What are your turn-ons? Nothing! Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, well manicured lawn, street smart, top tier grillman shit, comfortable with crying. Definitely not. Well, that's more of an emotional thing. Strong dad arms. What do you want to be when you grow up? Technical writer for manuals and instructional, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, good father, president of space. Definitely a boat captain. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, entire filmography, anything on laser dicks, romantic comedy, whatever make me cry. Old comedies haven't aged well. Cartoons, animated movies, really. But I guess romantic comedies are funny, I guess. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. I don't know what geocaching is. Probably napping together, honestly. That sounds nice. What do you never leave home without? My phone. A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, word jumbles in a pen, cool knife. My cripplingly low self-esteem, always, you know it. I frequently forget my phone keys, wallet at home sometimes. I mean, I would keep like a notebook and a pen to draw with. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when can I get my next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications, conspiracy theories. I think about those all the time. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Alright, I'll look at the profiles and then I'll stop. Oh boy. The menu I've been waiting for all my life. What has Craig got on his profile here? Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but somebody's gotta do it. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had to take one thing with you to a box of desert, I won't be a box of energy bars. That's not gonna last you too long. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. This man's way too into a runner's high. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies. Don't know what those are. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun, hopefully with the necessary tools to survive. But you never leave home without an extra tube of energy gel. Don't you eat that energy gel stuff? And it's like gross. Spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh. Okay, what's up, Matt? Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. Find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. Never heard 80s no wave music, but I'll definitely look them up now. Perfect my brew setup one drip at a time, baby. Fine tune spacid days away. I can. Understandable. Gotta listen to some sick tunes, bruh. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. Don't know what that means. What did you want to be with when you grew up? A barista. Weirdly enough, he followed his dreams. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to an animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Love cats. But you never leave home without my headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas in the song titles come from and where did it go? Why did we all disagree? That's a bad idea. Oh, it's gonna take me a couple minutes to get through all of these, and I've already been recording for like an hour and 15 minutes. I'm not gonna read these parts. You can like pause and read those, I guess. On a Friday night, you're most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Oh, strange, but okay. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would be? Fishing pole. Give you a source of food if you were on an island surrounded by water. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak guts. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. Hey, you have one thing in common, probably. What's your ideal date? Deck building. Lame and sweaty. What do you ever leave home without? My portable fishing pole? Spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. It's the boy. Mr. Robert Boy. On a Friday night, you were most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I never trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Gun? What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter. What's a grifter? I don't know what a grifter is. Favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. I can't speak Italian. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. Leave home without at least 4 knives. Knives are cool. Do you you spend a lot of time really thinking about? You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Not even a question mark. Hey, it's Vamp Boy. Love him. He's a good boy. Friday night must listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimen. He's a taxidermist? Wait, I didn't know that. Yeah, one thing to take with you in desert island will be coffin. Turn on pronouncing bosom correctly. Is it bosom or bosom? Boop. I don't know. It's a weird word. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat? Same. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. It's your ideal date. It's night. Industrial dark wave. Club in Berlin. Music drums to the beat of our hearts. Aww. Oh, that sounds so nice. You never leave home without an upside down cross. Creepy. Spend a lot of time about morality salience. I don't know what that is. Yes, it's time. My favorite boy. He's got that man bun going on. He has nice long hair. I want to hug him. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. I like tea. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. Never read that book, but I would bring books too. My Warriors book specifically. What are your turn-on muscles? Don't have those. What did you want to be when you grew up? A movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of a couch in comfortable silence. I mean, I guess. Not exactly napping and cuddling, but I mean, I'll take it. Will you never leave home without my glasses? I actually forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about I worry that people are against e-readers and more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. That's deep. I mean, I love reading books, but honestly, I don't read them that often. Time for Satan himself. Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community's a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you to Desert Island, what would it be? My 6-string. What's a 6-string? Turn-on's your loving wife. Yeah, right. What did you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain. I hate that I'm the same way. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. Yeah, you love to flaunt the idea that you have a wife, huh? But you never leave home without a good book. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Yeah, you could improve in a lot of ways. For one, stop wearing this. Whatever this is, stop it. And secondly, stop wearing khakis. You look like Jake from State Farm, and you really need to stop that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop now, because I need to stop. I don't know what order to do this thing, but I had the original plan where it was like I go on one date with each of them, and then I like narrow it down to like the top 3 or 4. And then I go on second dates with them, and I guess depending on how well I do, I'll pick whichever dad I do best on as far as dates go, which I hope is one of these 4 because I really like them a lot. They're my favorite ones, especially him. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna see if I can record these like every Friday, just because that's the day I don't have to go to school. So yeah, we're pretty much done here. So bye.